I was hearing a weird, like, echoey sound coming from the headset, but it's not showing up on the stream, so it's probably a ghost. It's probably a ghost. Sorry, I'm late, gamers. I am late. I just had, in lieu of dinner, I had two microwaved quesadillas, and by that I mean I took a tortilla and put some shredded cheddar cheese on it and microwaved it. I'm probably gonna have like giga diarrhea or something, but I don't care. Yeah, probably what's gonna happen. Nothing you can do about it. It's just life. You know, you eat a poor excuse for a microwave quesadilla and then you shit yourself. That's just what it is. That's just what it's about. You have rotisserie chicken and broccoli for dinner. I wish I could eat real food, but I'm always just too, like, not put together enough to make dinner. I don't know. And also, trying to get Cinco to eat broccoli would be like trying to get Cinco to eat broccoli, and that wouldn't work. I want you all to know that one time I ate Taco Bell up here, the Taco Bell bag is still here. Let's see if it has a smell. There's no smell, so I don't know what they put in the Taco Bell, but they sure did a great job. A real good job. We should probably see what kind of silly song and dance we're gonna have to do to get the stink pad to power up. I mean, not to power up, to display video output. So, let's see. Okay, we might... Oh god, you're gonna hear some crackling because I opened the capture utility software to see if I can trick this into working. When am I gonna get a better laptop? I don't want to put the effort into, one, figuring out a era-appropriate Windows 98 laptop, and two, finding one that isn't going for like $6 trillion on eBay, you know? Like that's just too much. I don't want to deal with that. It's a lot of effort. Alright, let's see if we can't get this guy to capture. Let's see. Oh, come on. Come on, you big computery bitch. I'm doing all the things that I did last time to try and get this to capture, and it's just not cooperating. Go to my local recycling center. It's not in existence. Like, it's not real. There is none. Oh, how do I make this son of a snitch work? Okay, wait, we might have something. We might have something. There we go. Alright. Replaying Morrowind? But you guys actually want to watch that? Like, I was under the impression y'all didn't like Todd games unless there was, like, a physics engine in it. You know? 27, 20, 26. Damn it. You'd rather watch a game than watch me make a game today? I mean, I don't get me wrong, I feel like that a lot sometimes. I mean, I want to stream Fallout 3, but I have to make a handful of mods that I need. And I just don't have the time for that, you know? I don't got it. Play Elder Scrolls Arena on the stink pad. I'm not even sure what the stink pad is anymore. Don't worry about it, Megastar. You don't have to send me presents. I'll be fine. I'm a good boy.
Ding, 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 ding. Welcome to Windows 98. Why are you still using Windows 98? What is wrong with you? Stop buying computers from thrift stores, man!
Okay, so today I'm gonna sneeze. We are operating off of the assumption that nobody had the time or the will to work out a way to recreate the crash bug in the Cosby boss fight. Because honestly, I didn't really expect anyone to be able to figure out a way to reliably recreate it. It was a shot in the dark. So you're dealing with a fallen tree in your backyard. Well, that's not a problem. Now you have a thing you can sit on. Now you can just like... Hold on, I'm muting the music so I have a noise sample to remove. Now when you want to hang out in your backyard, you can go out back and sit on the tree and just like eat your soup, you know? French onion, creamy chicken, clam chowder, and just sit on your tree and just fucking eat it, you know? Spent the morning cutting it up with a chainsaw, but now you don't have any place to sit. I feel like this was a big error on your part. I appreciate the effort, Insisto. No problem. The effort is what counts. So as I was saying last time, at some point, in order to kind of iron out this bug, I'm gonna have to find the time, like the non-streaming time, to sit here and just like disable huge chunks of the code, and just after I make each change, just play for like an hour to see if I can get the bug to come back. Because I don't know how else to iron it out. Everything played at once for you when you tried to test it. I'm gonna assume your computer smells weird, Shingo. Like, that's my assumption, your computer smells weird. Like, I think that's a fair assumption to make. Yeah, but that's beyond the point. I think it's exactly the point. Apparently, collision events and repeat refiring events are expensive as well. Well, yeah, that's one thing that Klik team has always done extremely well since the very first product is collision. Collision for every active object is pixel perfect. You know? Like, the collision, it's not a collision box, it's colliding with the graphic. However you drew it. Which is... that's really good for a lot of reasons, but it's also probably very expensive. Because it's got checked, I'm assuming, per pixel. I don't know how that works. Right, there's no mask, there's no, like, collision boxes. The graphic you see is the collision. Down to the pixel. Down to the pixel, and that's something that the Klik team has always done very well. Which is impressive. It's impressive. It just is. It just is. Okay, so let's check to see how we left things off. Okay, I think I discussed that Russell here is too hard to hit. Like, he's not in his vulnerable form long enough. The problem is it's all done in software, so it's really expensive. I'm assuming the whole engine works software, because I don't know what hardware libraries it could possibly tie into. Now, if I could figure out a way to make that happen every time, then I could start debugging. Oh, Lord. But it's like right now, like we've made the Cosby kids vulnerable. You ever think the problem is in Windows 98, not the game itself? No, because we outputted it to, you know, an executable that we're running in DOSBox, and we were able to recreate the issue in DOSBox. Like, we saw it crash in DOSBox last stream. The problem is right now, we've made the Cosby kids vulnerable, but DOS and Windows 98 are the same. That's all this is going to run. It's going to run in 32-bit versions of Windows. Like, that's how you would play it. You know? Okay, so the Cosby kids are vulnerable. They can theoretically die. The problem is now we have to see if it's feasible to actually kill them, you know, without you dying first. This is kind of like almost an initial balance pass on the first part of the boss fight, just to make sure you can reasonably kill the Cosby kids. And in order to do that, I need to fight them. The problem is, fighting them invokes that crash far more often than I would like it to, which makes it very hard to test how feasible this is. It's not going to work on Proton. JX Tom, I really don't think Proton has support for 16-bit executables. But well, the thing we have packaged there, the Megastar linked on LimeWire, yes, it's on LimeWire, I know, but it is on LimeWire. That's DOSBox, so that should work in Proton if you want to fuck around with that. Oops, we're not going to be able to hit him. Is that the crash, or a completely different kind of crash? This might be a slightly more severe crash. And the weird thing about this is I really didn't think we were doing anything more complex in this boss fight than we were in, like, the cat dog boss fight. I thought the cat dog boss fight was significantly more complicated than this boss fight. And yet here we are with another crash. Oh boy. Which, compare the objects and events. Well, we're sitting at approximately 300 events in the Cosby boss fight. The cat dog boss fight was so fucking complex we had to break it up into 2 frames. And it is up to 400, so it is, yeah, the cat dog boss fight is more complex, but for some reason, something in the events we're using in the Cosby boss fight are just fucking it up. I wish I knew what, because now I'm at the point where it's like, I need to know it's possible to kill the Cosby Get hands. But, like, I can't even, like, get through, like, a single round of it without the whole game dying. The sheer amount of bullets. I mean, maybe it could be, but without knowing for sure. And the thing is, the bullets are being destroyed. Like when they get off screen, they're being destroyed. And yet here we are again. And yet here we are again. I mean, that's a decent point. It could be because of how dynamic it is. Like, there is a lot of shit going on. The Cosby Kids, when they go off screen, they don't stop existing. They wait off screen, you know? But even then, it's like, that really shouldn't make it crash. You know? Rudy generated a lot of objects on screen. He did. But they were all being destroyed when they went off screen. It's so hard to say. Am I sure? I'm sure. We can double check it right now. I'm going to replace this counter. I'm going to replace this counter so it'll show us the total number of objects loaded at once. So we have 40 objects loaded right now. 38 once the fight starts. About 41 when I'm digging around here. 50 when... what's his name is poking his finger. And... not even... he has less objects on screen than the previous Cosby Kid. It's in the 40s. So it's not object count. Like, unless, like, when the objects are getting deleted, they're for some reason leaving behind, like, some ghost data. Like they have some kind of memory leak going on, but... one, I doubt that, and two, there's not much we can do about that. Like, this is a bullet shooty game, you know? There has to be lots of bullets on screen. Cycle. It was too far down for me to hit. And it just crashed now during a very low object attack. Like, he's just going back and forth. There's not a lot of shit happening on screen. Part of me, and I know this would be very time-consuming. Okay, this would be three things. One, very time-consuming. Two, it would most likely not fix the bug. And three, I forget what the third thing was. Part of me wants to refactor the code so that when the Cosby Kid hands are off-screen, they stop existing. And they only get created when it's their turn to fight. But that would take quite a bit of work, because it's not how they work right now, you know? I have to back up running on my Windows 10. I can, but I'm telling you, when we tested this last time, we had the issue. We recreated the issue in Click and Play. Like, I'm telling you, we did. Okay, hold on, a little lag. I didn't really let it load in, so it's doing the lag that you get when you first launch it. I think. I don't know. It's running laggy. Maybe DOSBox is stinky. It's still playable. Damn it. I found a safe spot. Okay. It hasn't crashed yet, but we don't have a reliable way to make it always crash. I know for a fact it has crashed in DOSBox before, though. Like, I know for a fact. Yes, and Sisto said he had it crash in DOSBox as well. So we know it. We know it'll crash in DOSBox. We've seen it happen. Donald's the only one we've been able to kill in our testing. Oh, there we go. This isn't the crash with the error message. This is the hard crash that we saw earlier. Which may, for all we know, this may be a different crash because we're not getting the same error message. You know? You know? But there's definitely an issue. Do I have a native Windows executable for this game? It's in the DOSBox folder. It's in there somewhere. It's in that download. I'm feeling really tempted to try and refactor the code to make it so I agree, Robotic Vacuum. It seems like the crashing is happening more often now. It could be just because we're more aware of it, I don't know. I really am feeling compelled to try and refactor the code so that the Cosmic Hits don't exist off screen at the same time, but I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it. The app's not going to work in Windows 10. Windows 10 can't run 16-bit applications. Could the crash be linked to your health? I don't know what it's linked to. Like... It could be linked to anything at this point. I have no idea. Check something here. Like, let me click on one of the most simple Cosmic Hits, Russell. Russell is 24 events. How difficult would this be? It might not be as hard as I think to change this so the hands stop existing when they're not attacking. You know? It might actually be easier than I think it is. But it's still going to be one, time consuming, and two, it might not fix the issue at all. You know? So I don't know if it's worth doing. But what else can we do? Yeah, we need to make a backup. Like, we're getting stuck in something worse than Simpsoning it, because we're not stuck, you know, in some kind of feature creep or anything, or an overly complicated boss. We're stuck in the game is crashing. Oops. Ooh. Okay. Alright, backup made. We're gonna just have to change it so that it's a link to the test file. It's there. Megastar has it. Megastar has it. Go wild. Go wild with that. Okay. 10, 15, 15, 10, 15. Oh god. 10, 15, 15. Okay. Okay, two things we're gonna do. One, right now the way we're doing the health is every time you shoot them, it adds 1 to their health counter. And when it gets above a certain value, we kill them. I had a reason for doing it that way initially, but that's dumb. It should be they start with a certain amount of health on their health counter, and when it hits 0, they die. So, let's start by changing that. So, Russell's health right now is 10, and their health is going to get rebalanced, so whatever. Where's Russell's health? Russell HP. 10. Alright. So change that. So rather than add 1 to counter, we're going to subtract 1 from counter. And then, if health equals 0, the dying event can run. Alright, next, Harold has a health of 15 right now, so we'll just do all the things. Did I set this correctly? I did, okay. 15. And just keep doing the same thing. Equals 0. Equals 0. Okay, Rudy has a health of 15 as well. All in that way, because the way we're checking if they're dead in the code to make them skip over, is checking if the object exists, if Rudy exists. If Herald exists, etc., etc. If we're going to have them stop existing when they're not attacking, then we have to check a different way, and the easiest way is to check if they have any health. Okay, Bucky has health of 10. Go. Donald has health of 15.
Holy crap!
Oops. And Mushmouth has a health of 10. Alright, all their health should be good. So they should still exist. Yep, they all still exist. Okay, save. Alright, now we start to fuggle the code. To make them stop existing when they're off screen. Okay. Starting with Russell. Okay, we need to destroy them at the start as well. So let's... This boss state equals 3 if Y position of blah 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 seems related to that, so let's go see. Where's that boss code? There it is. Okay, I believe this is the timer that sets us to boss. No, that lowers them down. That lowers them down. Then Cosby comes down. Then they play their animation. Then the health bar goes up. I need to watch the opening because I forgot the logic. I pressed the skip button. Okay. Okay, the body comes up. Cosby kids come down. Bill comes down. Wait a moment. They do their battle ready animation. The health bar goes up. Then everyone fucks off screen. Okay. 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 That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Okay, this right here, if the number of Russell tokens equals 0, this is what makes him move at speed 50 off screen to the left. Okay. So if we want him to get destroyed off screen. We just have to check if we're in the boss state 7 or more, if there's no Russell tokens, and if Russell is off screen. Then we'll destroy him. Then we also have to make sure that we create him when we need to create him, which is when the Russell token gets created, I believe. When are we creating? Right here. So at the same point where we create the Russell token, we also want to create Russell. Okay, it complicates things a bit. Do you think having a debugger on DOSBox would be helpful? I don't know. Because we can get debug shit using like Dr. Watson on here, but at the end of the day, that doesn't tell us which event is causing the crash, you know? So I don't know. I don't know how useful anything is right now. Okay, A is greater or equal to 7, and number of Russell tokens equals 0. Okay. A is greater or equal to 7. Number of Russell tokens equals 0, and Russell is outside of the play area. Then we destroy him. Okay. He is targeting minus 201.45, so we can create him around there as well. Create him, and we make sure his animation is walking, I think? Okay, and then look for where we're checking if he exists, because that's another one. Here. No, that's one we just did. Is this a skip over? This might be the skip over code. Yeah, because it adds 1. Okay, so rather than checking if number of Russells equals 0, we'll check if Russ's HP equals 0. Okay. That should be the Russell code, theoretically. If advanced debugger for Windows 98 called Soft Iced might help you. I appreciate it, but like I say, at the end of the day, we're not going to get anything out of any sort of generic Windows debug dump that's going to point us at a click and play event, you know? So even if we get something out of it, it's not. We're not going to be able to make heads or tails of it, you know? We're not going to be able to do nothing with it. I'm not saying it won't give us anything. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, if it's pointing to a memory address or like a command that ran, it's not going to be anything that we can easily translate in the click and play, you know? What the fuck? What was that? What the fuck was that? Do I even have code that moves the body horizontally? There is no code that moves the body horizontally. There's only code that moves it vertically. And it doesn't have a movement type, so it couldn't have... What?! It's literally... What just happened there is literally impossible. Like the body cannot move like that. There's no code that makes it move like that. That was an impossible event. This crash was not happening before we altered the code. This was not happening before we altered the code. How? The fuck? Hold on, I want to review what I did, because this is absurd. I feel like this crash has to be different. Like, we fucked the code up somehow. If I press the shortcut button, does it instantly crash? It doesn't, but now we have two Russells. Yeah, theoretically, when they all transform, it's going to crash again. Which is fine, that at least confirms that this specific crash is consistent. No. No, you can't just not crash now. What? Why is it not crashing now? That... It doesn't make sense. I'm just pondering what the next step should be here. Also, Russell didn't get recreated. It's Russell's turn. He did not get recreated. Ugh. I'm really baffled. You're guessing the crash wouldn't occur in the Games Factory? The Games Factory is going to have another issue when we run this due to some minor incompatibilities between Klik and Play and the Games Factory. Right now I just want to check to make sure Russell appears when it's his turn. Just real quick. I'm just riding out the Cosby kids without attacking them. I just want to see if Russell appears when it's his turn. It's funny how I found, like, weird safe spots from so many of their attacks. Okay, Russell did appear. So Russell's at least functioning correctly. Okay. That's... Before we continue adjusting the code so the Cosby Kids only exist during their attacks, let's set the fucking temp counter back to counting the number of objects, just so we have an idea of what exists and what doesn't. Alright. Harold can be next. Let's work on Harold. Maybe disabling the scrolling background would help. I actually considered that earlier. Maybe. If this doesn't end up helping, then we might try that just to see, but I would really be surprised if it was the scrolling background. I'm sure Harold's fingers get destroyed as well, just in case. Okay. Where is Harold's home position? Minus 173, 170. Minus 173, 170. Okay, that's another one. That's the run, that's the skip over. Okay. So theoretically, Harold should be good as well now. So let's check to make sure Harold works. I'm just going to do this for each Cosby Kid until they all don't exist when it's not their turn. Russell is in. And where the fuck is Harold? Okay. Pachuco, shut up. $73, 170. Why didn't he get created? He should have been created. Right? Now he exists. Did I change anything? I must have changed something because now he exists. So far, this refactor is not proving to be very fruitful. Let's keep going, though. Rudy. I did that right? Yeah, I did. Okay, where is... Rudy's home point is minus 139, 229. Minus 139, 229. Hold on. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. It has to do with the spawning. Hold on. Something's going on in my brain. Where's the whole spawn section? Is this it? Good. Okay, this is also what spawns them in when they're not dead. So this should, in addition to only happening when they're not on screen, it should also only happen if they're not dead. So if their HP is greater than 0. I think that's all the code that Rudy needs. I'm not 100% sure. Rudy at least exists, so that's a positive. And then he fucked off. Okay, just keep going. We won't know if this helps at all until it's done, so what can you do? Bucky. Destroyed. Bucky's home is 823.53. And that should only happen if his health is greater than 0. Okay. I think that's everything that Bucky needs. It's a little hard to tell, to be honest. Let it load in. Hey. Bucky's supposed to come before Donald. It skipped over Bucky probably because I didn't update one of the code pieces. Hold on. This one. I knew I forgot something. What are we testing now? I'm trying to recode it so that the Cosby kids don't exist when they're not attacking. This is like a desperate attempt to try and see if figure out what's causing the crashing. I'm beginning to suspect that this is not it, based on the fact that, you know, while we were partway through this, we had 2 of them coded to not exist. It still crashed, but I don't know. Gotta do something. Alright, he exists again, that's good. Just make sure he does one of his attack cycles. Good. Good. Alright, just keep on going. Donald is next. Is there any documentation in Klik that could help with crashing errors? No. You're not supposed to make games like this with Klik and Play. Okay, Donald's home is 818174. Good. I set up the event at the end. I don't think I did. No, I did not. I gotta do that real quick. Worst case scenario, what do I do? I've chosen not to think about the worst case scenario yet. Catch all the little events. Think that's everything that Donald needs. But Donald exists. Let's do Mushmouth. Where's that spawning event? There we go. Okay. Mushmouth's home is 812-254. Did I get it all? I'm not sure if I got it all. Let's just save and check. Okay, so theoretically this should be able to run through the boss fight. Like, you know, without the chain of Cosby kits breaking now. Why is he gone? He disappeared and then the game crashed. Why? If it was one or the other, I'd be fine. But why both? I activated the step-through editor. Well, he's not gone this time. Why did he disappear before? Okay. Mushmouth did not spawn in. Why did he not spawn in? He should have spawned in. I'm just glad that he's consistently not spawning. Okay, let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Okay, so this is the event that kicks off when Mushmouth is supposed to spawn it. In order to make it obvious if something has gone wrong, I'm gonna also have this fucking kill Arthur. So if Arthur dies when Mushmouth is supposed to spawn in, that means this event is running. If he doesn't die, that means something has gone wrong. Okay, and now we're gonna see if that event is kicking off or not. If Arthur suddenly dies, then the event is activating, but he suddenly died. So that event is activating. For some reason, Mushmouth is not appearing. Okay, good to know. So why is Mushmouth not appearing? Why? Why? I'm going to try... Okay, this is the event that creates Mushmouth. Rather than creating him at his home, I'm going to have him be created right in the center of the screen. Okay, so now theoretically Mushmouth should spawn right in the center of the screen. And he is. So... why is he just standing there? It's because I'm not changing his animation? That might be it. It might be because I forgot to change his animation, which is silly, but that kind of makes sense. Okay. Now theoretically, Mushmouth should just instantly appear in the center of the screen, and he should run his actual attack sequence. Instead of just standing there like a fucking asshole. Yes, okay. Alright. It was the animation, I think. So I'm pretty sure if I set him back to actually spawn at his home point of 812-254, that he'll actually work this time. Pretty sure he's gonna work this time. Okay. Yeah. And Mushmouth works. So let's make sure it loops around to Russell now after Mushmouth is done. And it does. Okay. So theoretically we have completely refactored the code so that the Cosmic Hits don't exist when they are not attacking. Okay. So now we have to see if this helps with the crashing. Now, since we don't actually have a reliable way to recreate the crashing, I'm going to adjust the code so that Arthur's health, where is it? Is always refilling, so that we can just exist. So now, we're even going to let the intro play out just to make sure that whatever we did didn't fuck that up. So now we're going to play through the boss fight and see if the crashing is either A, still happening, or B, less frequent. I'm going to shit my pants. It's worse. Somehow it's worse. It somehow got worse, and I really don't understand it. Like, okay. The fact that it crashed right now after skipping the intro, that proves that the issue was not the Cosby kids all existing at the same time. There's something else going on here. Make another backup. Not the games list, just that. There we go. Turning off. By turning off, I mean deleting the sidewalls. Now we've already made another backup of the code before we've deleted the sidewalls. So if this doesn't do anything, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can just keep fucking troubleshooting. Okay, let's just see if it crashes again. Like, I'm not even trying to target them, because I just want the fight to go on, and for there to be lots of active objects on screen. Like, I just want to simulate regular fucking gameplay here, just to see if shit goes down. I mean, this could very well be an issue with too many extremely large active objects, like being on screen, but it's like, if that's the problem, then why does it not happen all the time? The same extremely large active objects are on screen every time. It hasn't crashed yet, but we don't have a reliable way of recreating the crash. That's the thing. Just because it hasn't crashed yet doesn't mean the crash is fixed. Doesn't mean anything. If it's really too many big active objects, and we could like make it so the walls don't scroll here, we can just have static walls on the side. But I need to know for sure that that's what's doing it before we do something like that, you know? Hasn't crashed yet. Let's end and rerun it. It'd be funny if we fucked up the code and they were actually vulnerable here and I could actually shoot them. I am not yet sold on it being the walls, necessarily. You know? I'm not sold on that yet. But it hasn't crashed since we removed the walls. I can't deny that. Are the walls really just too much for it? I mean, granted, the walls are full 640 by 480 objects, but I don't know. They saved and close and reopen, click and play. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm having a hard time believing that it was really the walls this whole time. Spoke too soon. So it's not all the Cosby kids existing at once. It's not the walls. Then what's actually happening? I mean, it's crashing less right now, but because I didn't have a reliable way to recreate the issue, I don't know if that's just luck or it's actually an effect of not having those damn walls here. Damn. Like, what actually is it? What actually is it? Like, it's at least more stable now, but I don't know if it's really more stable or if I'm just getting really lucky. That's the thing. The fact that we were able to get it to crash twice after getting rid of the walls, that makes me feel like it's not actually more stable, you know? I'm gonna check if it crashes in the Games Factory. I have a feeling it won't crash in the Games Factory. I have a feeling it won't crash. I have a feeling whatever bug was causing this doesn't exist in the Games Factory. The Games Factory is kind of like choking on it a bit. There we go. I have a hunch it won't crash in the Games Factory. It's just gonna run like... Oh no, it's fine. It's just gonna run like utter shit. Let's turn off sound effects so I don't have to hear the fucking ploop 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 this whole time. It runs slower in the Games Factory, but it you know, it is running. And once again, it's still a thing where I can't be 100% sure that it is crashing or not crashing here under these circumstances, because I don't know the circumstances that are causing the crash. I can guess, I can like sit here and like play the game for like an hour and like create data of like how often it's crashing, but it's nothing like concrete. Well, it hasn't crashed yet, but like I said, that doesn't mean anything. There's not enough data to know.
Holy crap!
Oh boy. Like the actual stage wasn't this crashy, right? I don't recall it being this crashy. Did I implement any other weird-ass system into the boss fight that could be prone to fucked up shit? That toaster made a stuck toast, but that's fine. The stage seems more or less fine. Another stuck toast. And I mean, the tentacles are pretty large objects, so it's not like the stage doesn't have large objects. It has the same moving walls that the boss fight does as well. I'm surprised I haven't died yet. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, so, I mean, the stage feels relatively stable. It's just something about the fucking boss fight. Something. If I take just the Cosby boss scene and copy it to a blank project, I mean, yeah, that's what the file we outputted and uploaded to LimeWire is. Yeah, the music finished musicking. I mean, I guess it's more stable now without the walls. I don't know, because it still crashed way too often, even after the walls are gone. Like 2 times after deleting the walls, I still feel like that's too much. Like I don't have a huge issue with replacing the walls with static and on-moving walls just for the boss fight, but I want 0 crashes, not 2 crashes. You know what I mean? It might have to be good enough, though. That's the thing. It genuinely might just have to be good enough. Okay. It's so weird with the walls not moving. I mean, it's the boss section, so you know maybe they just stopped swimming forward. But it's so weird with the walls just completely static. Also, another thing, if large active objects have a tendency to crash click and play, then that happens, and then it's like I don't even know what to do at that point. Like, it's still crashing. So maybe nothing that we changed today actually helped. It's highly possible that literally zero changes we made today made a difference, and it's just we had like a streak of good luck. What's the Windows error screen says? It's the same thing we've been seeing, the KNPG DLL. Yeah, it's highly possible that literally nothing we did today actually helped the crashing problem, and we just had like a streak of like good luck.
Goodbye, stupid. We've had a lot of fun on your crappy computer. Please don't ever come back.
So at this point, I feel like the way forward, like there's there's two options. Either we just continue working, many click and play based games will immediately throw error or crash if the desktop is set to 32-bit color. I mean, is that going to affect the DOS box as well? What color bitage? What color bitage is DOS box running in? Let's see. Where's the video settings? Control panel. Where's the video settings? Not desktop, that's literally just the desktop. MIDI, no. Drivers? No, those are just audio drivers. Color? No, that's literally the color scheme. Huh. How do you change the resolution and the color depth of Windows 3.1? Windows setup. Oh, okay. That seems a little excessive. Display. Okay, it's set to 256 colors. Could try 800 by 600. Does this go to 16 colors? High color. I don't even have a 16 color option here. I have... Wait, we're in 256 colors inside of DOSBox. Okay, never mind. DOSBox is already in 256 colors. The way I have it set up, so that's not it either. Yeah, so it's at this point the path forward for the click and play game is either we literally ignore the crashing issue and just keep working on it until it's done, or what? Find a way to rip more code out of the fucking frame, like almost literally, like, take all the graphics and the work we did and recode, like, not just the kids by scratch, maybe even Arthur by scratch. It's hard to say. Like, literally the only two paths forward I see at this point: ignore the crash and keep developing the boss, or literally throw all the code out, except for Arthur's movement and shooting, and recode each of the Cosby Kids and everything from scratch. Neither of those are really good options. August 30th will be the 1-year anniversary of the Arthur stage's development. Oh, I didn't want this stage to take a year. Not after The Simpsons. It was not the intention. This was supposed to be simple. That's why we did a vertical, like, shoot 'em up. Vertical shoot 'em ups are the simplest game to produce. That's why there was 10 trillion of them on, like, the NES. About porting the Games Factory. I don't want to do that because a lot of the game's design, is reliant on click and place limitations. So that kind of defeats a lot of the game's design. Do a less extreme version of the Cosby boss. I don't want to compromise on the general idea of it, though. We can't break up the fight into two phases. We don't even know if it's like the number of Cosby Kids that's making this happen. If I had free time, if I had real free time, like throughout my week, I would genuinely consider actually sitting down, ripping out all the code and redoing the entire boss fight, just, with all of the, just rebuilding it. But I don't have that kind of time. I mean, you might be right, Dream Man. It could be the collisions. It could easily be that. Mm, I don't know. Shit. I just realized I did a Google search Windows 3.1 change resolution, and it gave me an AI overview. And the AI overview, you know how it cites a source for each of its things it suggests? The source it cited for how to change the resolution in Windows 3.1 was a government website, pmssec.dpm.psc.gov. Why is this government website telling me how to change my Windows 3.1 resolution? What is this payment management system online help government website that's giving me instructions on how to use Windows 3.1? It's an HTML website, and in the source, there's a meta tag that says it was created using Adobe PageMill 3.0 Win. Adobe PageMill. Adobe PageMill is a WYSIWYG HTML editor developed by Adobe Systems in 1994. This website was made in 1994. It's still online. Why? Why is this here? It's the most basic bitch HTML ass website just sitting here on this government server. This is what I'm looking at. It's literally a .gov website. Ugh. Oh, okay. Well, now this version was like 1998 to 2000s. But let's be honest. This looks like basic bitch shit even for 1999 / year 2000. This is too ancient for even that time period. I'm just clicking through this website now. I found an internet browser section. The payment management system was designed to work with the current generation browsers listed below. And it lists Internet Explorer and Netscape. Funny. System requirements: Windows 95, 98, NT. I need to I need to stop. I need to get out of this website. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do next Saturday. Like, this boss fight is in a sorry state. It's in a sorry ass state. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if I did go the route of ripping out all the code and starting fresh, like I couldn't sit here and do that on stream. It would be another few months of just retreading old territory. Why don't we table it and move on? Because I know if I do that, I'm never going to want to come back to it. I know if I set this boss fight aside, I will never, ever, ever want to come back to it. It's a thing where if we don't finish it now, we're literally never going to finish it. I don't know. I'll think of something. Somewhere. Somewhere. Anyway. I want to go to bed. I'm going to sleep very poorly. It's not going to be a good experience. I mean, fortunately, like, I've still got the USB drive safe and sound, so it won't be an issue. Ugh. So I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem. Anyway, I'm turning off the stream now.